because
yeah, so that way
because we needed to get out of the house, without any noise.
Yeah.
Without noise. So we got up. We wanted to get up at 8, but I misslept the moment, and because because I got up at 5 till 7, and and I went back to sleep at 7, and and I woke up at 9. But still, our tactic has worked, so it's nothing serious. We have left. We have left the house unnoticed.
So I just realized that I missed her birthday. Right? Is it 20th?
It's today.
It's today. Oh, I still have a chance to write. Okay. Excellent.
So yeah, we have left, and we went to the forest shop, and first we went to the mini market to buy croissants because we didn't have breakfast. We had a breakfast and went to the beach to walk for 1 hour, and after that we went to the forest shop. But the problem was that we went and we saw that they work from 10 to 3, but we came at 10 and half, and they were 10 and half past 10.
half
past 10, yeah.
Half past 10, okay.
Yeah. Half past 10, and it wasn't open. It was closed, and what to do? And I googled another forest shop, which was 2.5 kilometers from there, and we went in the wrong directions for 2 hours, for 1 hour. Yeah, we thought that we went in the correct direction, but no, we because the Google Maps are stupid, and we went in the wrong direction, so we came back to the chaussee, and we didn't know what to do. And highway, so we have asked our father what to do. And he said go to the main street where you can find another forest shop. We went there, and by the way we went there, while we were going there, we found out that the forest shop, the first forest shop we were going, which was closed. It was opened. And what? And we went inside and bought the roses. But when we were buying the forest, we had a tactic. We were on mother's birthday there will be 5 people, including father and grandmother Albina, and we thought 2 roses from each person would be correct choice, and we had 10 roses, and we have asked for 10 roses, and she said the forest said that 10 roses is for traumas.
Yeah, it's inappropriate for holidays.
And we're no.
Odd numbers. Odd numbers are нечетные. Odd numbers are actually used for holidays. Even in Ossetia, if you go to a holiday, there are 3 pies. If you go to a funeral, there are 2 pies. Which is funny because if you order 2 pies in a restaurant, they put a little piece of bread there, so that way formally it's 3. So that way it's your responsibility to use it for a funeral.
And and we asked for 1 more rose, that there would be 11, and it was the end of our adventure, but it was fun.
It was fun, especially the secrecy and plans for everything. Secret tactics for stuff.
Actually, I especially went to that forest shop beforehand yesterday to find out what time they're opening, and I saw 10 o'clock. Okay, nice. And tomorrow, today we came exactly at 10:33. I remember the time, and they were closed. And
30
Spanish culture. It's just Spanish culture. They love to come late at their job, and why?
In Russia, they just enjoy their life.
In Russia, if you are open at 10, you will be open exactly at 10 o'clock. No second later, no second before. in Spain, it can be either way, 1 hour before or 1 hour later.
Yeah, well,
most of the times 1 hour later.
Not all of Russia, to be honest, is that like that. I think here it's pretty much the same. If you want to get up at 10 o'clock and get something, almost impossible. Like, not all the companies are open at 9. Like, we got used to, in Nalchik is a little bit more, maybe, whatever. Definitely in Moscow, probably there's like more order in that. I bet that it's cultural difference as well. I'm sure in Germany they open like minute to minute, just on time.
And like, yeah, but we made it without any problems afterwards, so it was okay. Actually, we wanted to make a breakfast, but when we found out that it was 11:30 and like we were just coming at home, we thought like it's too late. Let's make a breakfast.
You could have cooked the dinner or lunch. That's fine.
We have chosen another option. We are now ordering the food in the restaurant to get it at home because mother is still sick and she can't go to the restaurant. So we bring the food at home and eat it like in our family.
Oh, okay, got it. That's good. That's nice that I can get some information. I always forget about holidays and days, birthdays. That's terrible. I don't remember birthdays like maybe more.
It's not just you, it's me. It's not only you, it's like it's our family's
signature.
It's just going in our bloodline from generation to generation, maybe like to forget people's birthday.
Yeah, I think one moment in my life I'm gonna change that, because in the before actually I used to forget names very quickly. Like somebody says, "Hey, my name is blah," and then next second I don't remember their name.
Actually, I sometimes have the same. I sometimes can remember the names of my classmates and his name.
Yeah,
when actually we are talking every day. And like I can't remember his name, and I'm like, no, it can't be possible.
Yeah, it's a good skill. Listen to your dad. Probably he's gonna tell you that. Like, try to remember the names of people. It's a skill. Yeah, you know what? I just like realized after working with students for such a long time, I somehow trained that skill, and now I remember the names really quickly. First of all, what I do is like if I'm in a group of people, I try to listen to the names, and that way, like I try to remember people with the same name from my past. So like it works for me because I live in the same area. For you, probably it's not going to be as effective because some of your names that you are going to. What's this? I'm gonna have a headache, like seizuring. Okay, earthquake. So yeah, over time, like choose the names that you know that you are acquainted with, and try to like say, oh, she has the same name as my friend, that person, and this person. So you create like a group of people with the same name, like Zelina. Sometimes I attribute qualities to the name, so that way I can remember, okay, Zelina is loyal, Zelina is going to help you, Zelina is a nice person, like blah, blah, blah. So over time, you can just like put them into little groups, so that way you have a feeling about the word, so that way you can remember it. The second trick that you have is that after like the first round of people, or maybe if it happens like one at a time, that's even better. Try to, like when you talk to people and you have this moment of silence, try to always recall the names in your head. Okay, this was Alex, this was Valia, this was like blah, blah, blah. So you will remember at least half of it. And then like repeat that in the evening, like 2 or 3 times, so that way you can remember the actual names. If you are sure that you remembered some name, try to use it in practice. Oh, Katya, what do you think? Blah, 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 blah. So you can, also like assert. So that way, if you remember half of the names, you can at least ask for other names. For example, you can either, if you remember the like 6 names, but you can identify only 4 people, you can think, okay, there are 2 more names. Like some of these people are these 2 names. So you try to, figure that out. And the second easiest way is just to ask somebody, oh, Katya, I don't remember the name of that guy. What was his name? She's like, I have no idea. Happens a lot too. So yeah, it's a good skill. Yeah, it's a good skill. I think people love their names. People love themselves. That's why it's gonna be a good marketing strategy as well. Did you notice? Maybe you haven't that experience, but if you notice, many people who work in marketing, they find out your name, they try to remember it, and when they talk to you, they try to occasionally use it. Aydar, а вы как считаете, blah 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 blah, and they talk to me so that way they can create this trust. It's also about psychology. So try to remember people's names. That's really important because people love their names, and when you ask them by name, you create this atmosphere of trust, of respect, because they think and they feel like you respect them because you remember their name. So it's like a personal approach. So not only in the marketing, but also in networking, that's really important. When you meet new people, they like when you remember their names. It shows, I think it also indicates intellect to some point and thoughtfulness. Okay, so yeah. Next time you have a big company of friends, maybe even this year, if you have a party or something, try to work the strategy, your own strategy, because this is a really useful skill. And about birthdays, that's also a good skill, but that's the next step. It's my project in progress. I think the easiest way is just to put it into a calendar so that way you can see that. And every month, try to remember.
I always have wanted to put the birthdays of my friends in the calendar. I always forget to do it. Or even if I put it, next year when I should get the message that somebody has a birthday, I don't get a message, and I forget about this idea.
Yeah. What I used to do is I think when we used the written calendars, we would write the months, and that way every month you have the list of people who have birthdays that month, and then you just remember, oh, next month it's November, for example, the first of November. You think, oh, who was the birthday boy or birthday girl in November. Also, you can also easily at least you can remember the birthdays that are close to yours. So if you're when is your birthday, by the way? Let me just add that to you. What?
20th of May.
Oh, yes. All people I know are kind of born in May. Okay. May 2022. 15th, right?
20th.
20th. Okay, sorry, I didn't hear that. So it's going to be Friday. Friday party. Okay.
Actually, it's very fine because my mother and father, they were born in winter.
Yeah, born in winter.
And we are in spring and summer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I remember only Rustam's birthday because it was in September when you start this study year. No, September was their wedding, I think. Yeah, I remember something, but not more than that. Okay, so the 22nd of December is, okay, so is Medina? Yeah, that's a good tradition. Let's start doing that. Maybe you can do it right now. Let's do that in parallel. Maybe you can put your friends into your calendar.
I remember my mother's birthday.
No, I mean your friends, that we can actually do the same practice but together.
I don't remember their birthdays.
Okay,
no, I remember one of my friends. It's 6th of December.
Yeah, put it. Oh, okay. Because it was recently, right?
Yeah, because he invited me to his birthday party.
So I remember. Okay, do you remember names of those people who were at his birthday party?
Names?
Yeah.
Not all, because I don't know all of them.
Yeah.
And especially I don't know birthdays, of course.
Oh yeah, not birthdays, just the names. Maybe we can train one skill at a time. It took me 7 years to get better at this. Okay. Okay, my birthday is actually on Tuesday. So 28th of December. That's why I should have remembered Medina's birthday. Okay, so when was your father's birthday? I don't remember.
February.
Oh, February. Yeah, I could have done. February.
Brainstorm.
Which one?
Brainstorm.
Yeah, 10th of February. Она йога.
Мам,
12?
когда у папы день рождения? 12.
Yes, I won. You see, I got it, but from the second point. I remember that somebody had the birthday on 10th, and I'm like, okay, that's probably another person, so I'm just done. Okay. Okay, we figured that out. Okay, what about your brothers? I think April was Demir's.
Damir.
Yeah.
9th.
9th, okay. Wrong guess again. Okay, so 9th.
Мам, у Дамира же 9 апреля день рождения.
Чего?
У Дамира 9 апреля день рождения.
Okay, good.
А у Альберта 28 июня.
Да.
Summertime.
Actually, it's quite depressing. If Albert was born one day later, it would mean that my birthday plus Damir's birthday would equal to Albert's birthday.
Wow, okay, hold on.
20 plus 9, 29, but Albert's 28.
Ah, okay. June, right? July?
Yeah.
June, not July.
June.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's a good start. I can start with your family, and then I can remember my
Oh,
family.
your birthday is 28. Okay.
Yes, of September. Okay. Okay, and that. Okay. Do you know, by the way, do you believe in zodiacs?
Kind of, but not really.
Yeah, I think it's not very trustworthy system, but still you can get some extra information a little bit about people. I figured that I'm from the earth element signs, and for some reason I really can quickly find the common tongue, like the common language with people who were born in under the second sign of the whole cycle. What was it? Like the Taurus? Yeah, Taurus. Телец. Taurus, по-моему, писалось, произносится.
It's me.
Oh, I see. I find yes, Taurus. So Taurus is really easy for me because they are talkative, they're like friendly. I feel like we're the family, like from the day one, like D0. So it's really easy for me to communicate because they're like.
I'm Taurus by zodiac and by year of birth year. I have. How's male chicken would be? Chicken, yeah?
Rooster, or cock.
Rooster.
But cock has a different meaning.
No, rooster is better.
Rooster
I like
sounds
rooster
better.
more.
Yeah. Rooster is much.
Cock has so much other meanings.
Yeah. Yeah, like Richard. That name also has the short form that it has the same meaning. Okay, so hold on. Yeah, let's read this short text about Chinese New Year. Why not? Just because we can.
Chinese New Year.
So we can go over other signs of the circle. Okay, it's funny that 1988, 1 year before me, the year is called after the dragon year. I'm like, oh, that would be so amazing to be a dragon because I'm a snake. And all animals are real animals and just like one dragon. That would be amazing to be like so special to be just a dragon. I have no idea what's the symbol.
Wait, all of the years called by the actual animals which are existing, but dragons are not existing.
Exactly, as I said, like this is the only creature that does not exist. That's why it's exceptional.
When I was a child, because of Kung Fu Panda, I have actually believed that the dragons are existing on the earth.
Okay.
Like I was so upset when I found out that they are not existing, like maybe 6 years ago or 7 years ago, and like I was so sad.
Okay, so let's read the text. Maybe we can find out some more stuff. It's a primitive one, so it's gonna be quick.
Chinese New Year is the most important holiday of the Chinese calendar. The new year begins between January 21st and February 20th. The celebration starts with the second new moon after the beginning of winter, December 21, and lasts until the next full moon. The Chinese name their years after 12 different animals: the rat, the ox.
Oh,
I think it's fox.
Yeah, no, ox, actually, that's another word for the bull. And this word is actually put into the list of, hold on, it's put into the list of exceptions for plural. So the plural form of that word is actually oxen. So oxen, let me demonstrate so that way you can remember real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. There you go, oxen. So that's you, Taurus. So we know 3 words at least for bulls. Oxen, bulls, and then Taurus. Taurus is like a Latin word for that. Demostración. Continuado, please. Por favor.
Ox, the tiger, the hare, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the sheep, the monkey, the rooster, the dog, the pig. Some people believe that a human being's personality and character depends on the animal of the year he or she was born.
Okay, let's figure out which animals do you know. Like, do you know hare and rooster, both?
My rooster have just told me it's chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the hare?
Крыса. Получается, телец. Тигр. Дракон. Змейка. Лошадка.
The sheep.
Это.
Again, sheep.
Овечка.
Exception. Yeah.
Это обезьянка. Это петухара. Собака. Hare.
Yeah.
Кошка.
No. It's.
Сейчас.
You know another type of animal which we think are the same, but they're not the same. One of them is domesticated, and you may see it somewhere in the village, but this one lives in the forest. And once a year or twice a year, it changes the fur color.
Заяц.
Yes. So hare это заяц. То есть rabbit это кролик, а hare это заяц. Rabbit домашний, такой жирненький с длинными ушами, а заяц он более пропорциональный, потому что ему бегать чаще надо.
Понятно.
Some
people believe that a human being's personality. Это что? The Chinese New Year marks the start of the
давай
next...
вот этот кусочек тоже переведем. Вот это human being's personality, чтобы тебя не сбивало никогда.
Это человеческое нутро, не personality.
Да, human being это просто один способ сказать человеческое существо, типа living being, просто being можно отдельно. Personality and character depends on the animal. Yeah, okay, let's continue.
Chinese New Year marks the start of the next animal's year. After the year of the pig, the 12-year circle starts over again with the year of the rat. A lot of things are done for Chinese New Year. Houses are cleaned from top to bottom in the days before the beginning of the holidays. People write merry wishes on red paper and hang them all over the house. Rooms are decorated with flowers, plants, and oranges. New Year's Eve, firecrackers send out the old year and welcome the new one. At midnight, people open all their doors and windows to let the old year out. New Year's Day children and others who are not married get red envelopes with money in them. This is a symbol of good luck and wealth in the new year.
Yeah.
Wait, children and adults who are not married.
Okay, hold on. Let's scan the text for just like, okay. So what I wanted to tell you is like the Chinese again. When you use Chinese, so first of all, there are just 2 words. One is the name of a country and another one is like the type of a language, nationality, and just a quality, whatever.
Yeah, I'm not from year 5 and I know that fact. You have Chinese, China, Chinese, Japan, Japanese.
Yeah.
Russian.
When you talk about the nationality,
Russia.
When you talk about the nationality, you say the Russians, the Chinese, the blah blah blah. So it's like a little thing that is like one of the rules when you use articles. So the Chinese, китайцы, получается. Hold on. Okay, so what about this sentence?
В следующем году, после года свинатины,
12
Двух.
altogether.
Короче, 12 круг, 12 круг начинается заново.
Что? 12 круг? Year.
12-цикличный.
12-летний цикл. It's one composition.
A lot of things are done for... это я прочитал. Это я прочитал.
Yeah, a lot of things are done. What about these? Смотри, сколько здесь неправильных конструкций, вернее, этих страдательных залогов. Можешь мне объяснить? Вот страдательный залог — это когда не ты с предметом что-то делаешь, да, ты делаешь что-то с предметом. А наоборот, предмет делается что-то, что-то. Вот. A lot of things are done. Вот первый пример, допустим, да? Вещи, много вещей является сделанным. Вот эта комбинация to be плюс там третья форма глагола дает тебе этот страдательный залог.
Ну да.
Можешь вот в этих двух кусках дальше найти еще, где найдешь страдательный залог?
Are cleaned.
Yeah. Houses are cleaned. Еще.
Are decorated.
Отлично. Вопрос на засыпку. People write merry wishes. Как переделать так, чтобы было наоборот?
Merry wishes are written by people.
Excellent. Very good. Еще где-нибудь есть?
Who are not married.
Oh, yeah, good job. Окей. Давай вот это предложение еще переделаем наоборот.
Midnight people often order all their doors and windows are opened by people. Like the doors and windows will be more correct. The doors and windows. All the doors and windows are opened by people. То это all year round.
Yes, people write merry wishes. Good. Okay. Finish of the text.
Food plays an important part in Chinese New Year celebrations. Special dishes are eaten on certain days. Many kinds of food have special meanings. Uncut noodles, for example, might give you a longer life. People who eat a lot of raw fish are said to be more successful in life. The last event of the 15-day celebration is the Lantern Festival. Some people hang glowing lanterns in temples. Others carry lanterns in a moonlight parade. In many places, long, colorful dragons made out of silk, paper, and bamboo are carried on the streets by dancers. Я знаю все.
Excellent, very good. Так, давай тогда ту же задачу еще выполним. Please find the passive voice, whatever you can. Okay, food place. Is it passive voice?
Нет, food place.
Yeah, it's active. Food plays. An important role. An important part is played by food, but yeah, whatever. We don't need that because the sentence looks better this way. Special dishes are eaten on certain days.
Are said to be.
Yes. Passive voice, okay. Okay, uncut noodles, for example, might give you a longer life.
Are carried.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What about the word raw? What does it mean?
Сырой.
Yeah, good. Okay, so it's too easy. Let's finish this text. Good. And also it had one of the pieces here are carried. A long, colorful dragons.
Я сказал.
Yeah, good job. Okay, excellent. Very good, very good. Okay, so let's continue our conversation until I find something more interesting to you. Oh my god, my eye is bothering me for like 2 or 3 days. It's just like starts glitching there.
If you have started to talk about the zodiacs, you can find the test about the zodiacs.
Yeah. What do yeah, I think they're not very reliable. I would say that zodiac is something that gives you like around 30% of correct information. But still, it's fun to, a lot of people actually believe in that crap. So your zodiac is...
Actually, it's super funny to know maybe, what your zodiac tells you about you, about your future. Like, it's interesting to find out like is it true or not in future.
Yeah. I would say that a future, I don't believe that zodiacs can tell you the future, but certainly I think it's the most useful application of that theory and framework is actually taking the qualities that it describes as for a person, like when a person has this certain zodiac, they have these qualities, and that way you can find out like which qualities you do have and like some other people might have, and sometimes you can understand what type of people is going to be more likely easy to communicate with.
I remember when we were still living in Russia, we like to listen during the morning before the school and work. We like to listen to the weather forecast, and after weather forecast, it was the zodiac. Not expectation, like forecast, yeah, for your day, for your week or day. I don't remember. If I'm mistaken, it was just one day, and it was interesting to, for example, when they told you the bulls they will have a good luck today, and like I got 2 at the exam, and like yeah, it's a great luck.
Yeah. So yeah, let's see. There's an experiment. So male Taurus positive traits. So there are like certain traits we can say yes or no, like to which extent, so that way we can have our own statistics. Okay, so
Generous, no. Yeah. Extremely focused, kind of so. Loyal, yes. Patient, so. Determined, yes. More than no. Kind heart. Kind heart. Yeah, maybe. I can't say that I'm cold-blooded, cold-hearted, cold-hearted maniac. Yeah, I'm more, and I pity a lot of people, but a lot of times I do nothing, but still I pity them. So maybe I'm cold-hearted.
Yeah. Hearted.
Prefer simplicity. Yeah, stable. Emotionally stable.
Yeah, I think so. You're emotionally stable, it's easier.
It's difficult to say because like I went through the childhood when you can't control yourself because it's normal, you're a child. And I had the teenage stage where your hormones are like running wild. You don't
control your life.
Yeah, they're like running wild and like you can't control yourself. But still, I would say that I'm more stable than unstable. I can't say that I'm stable.
Yeah, I would say that you are stable. You like your behavior is more, acceptable.
I had unstable moments, and sometimes I have them, but still, even the most stable people can have unstable moments when the emotions are coming as a snowball effect. When it's too much, they will forcefully release these emotions and they will also use themselves. So it's normal. So I'm more stable than unstable.
Yeah, it says stable, not dead. You may have goal-driven. I think extremely focused and goal-driven pretty much is
kind of the same, but no, extremely focused. You can be focused on different things, and like goal is just one thing you are trying to get at.
Okay, so are you goal-driven?
Kind of, because it's just that I have one goal, I complete this goal, I go to the next goal. I have finished this goal, I go to the next one, and like I'm achieving the new one each time. So I make a target and trying to aim it. When I aim it, I create a new one. So like it's my life.
Yeah, I think goal-driven is applicable to you. Okay, applicable. So good business people, definitely. Yeah, I think.
No, I can't say good business people because I didn't do anything related to the business.
It's the mindset. It's like the same. I'm broke almost, but my friend every time I think that's the common trait of all 3 signs that belong to the earth element. Me, you, and Virgos. Virgos are Deva. So they're in September, like first last part of August and first part of September. So it's like the earthly signs, like down to earth ones, they always are related to money, I would say. Like money is always around you. I know some people from your sign, like Taurus. I have one of my closest friends, like the wife of, husband and wife, they're both my best friends. And we don't talk too much, but we can do something together like really easily. Once he said that I want to make a surprise for my wife because she traveled to some training. So help me. I want to to finish the room so that way like the repairments so I had to help him like holding the wallpapers. So gluing the wallpapers to the ceiling, it's a rather complex thing, and he's like a perfectionist. He's like, oh, I can't sit in this cafe because the ceiling is not straight. I'm like, not even. I'm like, are you kidding? I don't even see it, because he's a designer. He sees all those things, so he gets anxious if the building is not he sees those things. So yeah, we actually surprisingly we finished the work very in high quality. He said, I was surprised. He said like we had like the most difficult part is the light bulb section. You have to cut the hole and actually get to the like glue the paper and then get to that point so the hole is in the right spot. So even that part was like very neat and nice. So, and all people I know, it's like really easy for me to do business with people from Taurus because they're very stable. Yeah, I would say a lot of people are stable. They have like similar principles. And I would say that Taurus is one of the signs that really likes comfort. So you don't love the money, you like the comfort that comes from that amount of money. And I read from like some of the descriptions that Taurus, whenever gets the comfort, he doesn't want to, like really move on and like do something for an idea or something. Once you have that comfortable spot, you can, just relax and have fun.
Yeah, it's very close to me.
I would say so, because I work for work. It's not only about it's not about comfort as well. It's like about creating the job and doing like having that satisfaction. But I think if I become rich, I'm not sure. Maybe after I get the comfort, I always strive to do something more and like just keep going. It's because I just like the movement probably.
Okay.
And it's boring just to sit there in comfort. It's gonna be really boring.
From positive traits, the last one is loves the outdoors. Yes. Like kind of. It's so because I don't like to be all the time outside, but when I'm inside the house for too much, I start to have headaches. For example, right now, because I had only moved outside during the morning, and when the moment I came back, it's about 12 o'clock. From 12 o'clock until now, I didn't move at all. So that's why I have a kind of headache and tiredness because I didn't move for a long period of time.
Walk around your balcony. It's rather large.
Yeah, actually I can. It's just that the rain is outside. It's very heavy rain, so I don't want to. It's going 1 minute and stopping for 1 minute and again going for 1 minute, and that changes each time. So I don't want to.
I have a really nice snowfall today. It's like it feels like New Year's. It's really like it gives me good mood. And like snowing, like that fresh first day of snow when it's like really fluffy, and my window is like rather high so I can see that snowfall really nicely. Okay, so loves outdoors, I'm not so sure, because that friend that I mentioned, he never comes out. He spends like maybe 90% of his time at home. Like that's unbearable to me. That's really cool.
I can't just understand these people because I don't understand how they're not going crazy.
Exactly. He spends so much time at his computer for years, not just 1 year or two. Maybe that's the.
I remember when I got ill for 4 days, and like during the 4th day, I was going just crazy. I couldn't bear to sit at home for 4th day in a row without moving. So I just went outside, even though it was cold, even though I was ill. I still moved went outside to breathe fresh air because it was too much for me.
Yeah, for change. Same. I go crazy because I see the same like surroundings. That's why probably I move around all the time. I move the things around. I put the things from one spot to another. I move the flowers from one space to another just to create the movement inside the. We changed the color of the rooms, like some of the repainted some of the 3 rooms already. So yeah, out of 5. And it's just like nice wallpapers here, so we don't change them. But I constantly change something just because I get late, get tired of it. That's why I like traveling, because you walk around, you see different things, you have different ideas, you have like, change of plan, whatever. So second, let's talk about negative traits. Is it applicable to you? Materialistic.
How is it? Materialistic.
Yeah, things are important to you. So making money, having like a car, having a house, having some things like clothes, maybe.
Типа реалист, что ли?
Материалист. Ну, материальные вещи для тебя важны, типа.
Kind of, not really. Like, so maybe.
Окей. Ну, даже не только в этом смысле, то, что, типа, spiritual person еще можно будет сказать. Ну, типа, духовные потребности и там материальные потребности, что, типа, материальные.
How is it negative trait if you're like, you believe in material things and like you focus on them? How is it bad?
I don't know. Sometimes materialistic can be equal to consumerism. Consumerism is when you buy a lot of stuff just because you can. You don't need them. You just buy them just because you like things and you can accumulate them. Also, I think a negative thing is that maybe if you are a materialist, you believe that that thing influences the thinking process, not the other way around. So it's not your thoughts that influence the world and influence your, stability. It's the material things that support your, maybe that's, I don't know. Okay, stubborn.
Yeah, I'm stubborn, but not as Damir. So I often lose stubborn fights because Damir is just rockhead. It's impossible to break his opinion. So it's why I'm saying he has to be a lawyer. He's a perfect lawyer. It's like he's never going to lose a fight in the to the opponent.
Okay. Yeah,
but I'm still kind of stubborn. I took it from grandmother Albina.
Yeah, I think we are all.
It's going through our bloodline through Albina, like from her. It's just fun.
Yeah, I think she's the strongest person in the family. I would say she's stubborn. I think only my father could be more stubborn than her. But somehow they didn't have conflicts. I think they got along well.
When I have each day we have a fight with Damir. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's okay when you live together that you always have that, but it's just like it's important how in the future, like when you are older and you are not dependent on each other, how often do you communicate with each other and how you can solve the problems. Okay, so
indulgent. Типа на себе, типа эгоист, что ли?
No, indulge что-то там типа было обязанный, self-indulgent. Let's Google that. Индульгенция. Потакающий своим желаниям. Okay.
Ну, типа эгоист, что-то в этом роде.
Yeah, selfish. Продавай рыбу. Selfish.
Ну, может быть, что... I would say 50-50. I would not say that I'm totally self-indulgent, but kind of, yeah.
Okay, laziness?
100%.
Yeah, okay. Prone to burnout.
In my opinion, laziness is the engine to the progress.
Yeah. It is.
Actually, laziness is not a bad character, like a bad trait, if you control your laziness. If sometimes laziness allows you to relax and recharge your mind and body. If it goes overboard, it becomes a negative trait. So I believe each character can be good until it goes a certain limit.
Yeah.
So laziness is also a good thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Prone to burnout. No, because... Wait. How burnout and stable are like in the same? sphere, like in the same
Well,
part.
it means that stable means стабильный, so you don't change your mind every 2 minutes. Like, for example, the Virgos, they do that all the time. They change the mind like every 2 seconds, and that's why they're ladylike, I think. Even men, they change their mind really often, and they have mood swings. But like prone to burnout means like sometimes you can take the project and work so hard that you can burn out. You can just like get tired of it and want to switch to something. I don't know.
Maybe, but well, I didn't feel that effect, so no.
Yeah.
Overly protective.
If you had a younger sister, would you have protected her?
Of course.
No, like overly protective.
Not to the point that I will go to the same toilet with her, like, and I would not allow her to meet with any man. It's just, I would of course protect her because she's my younger sibling. I'm protecting Albert and Damir. It's just that sometimes I want them to fight themselves, to experience it.
Yeah, with each other, right?
Not with each other, but if they going to the fight with the person the same age as them and not the excess number, like 1-to-1 with the same age person,
fair.
I would not think that I would seriously interfere in that because I want them to experience themselves what's the fight is.
Got it. Very mature.
So I'm not overly protective.
Yeah. Okay. Opinionated. We had that word, типа не сумасбродный, а что типа стоящий на своем. Упрямый. Ну, тоже, в принципе, упрямый, своевольный.
Stubborn.
Yeah, opinionated. Ну, своевольный, типа, имеешь свое мнение и типа на нем стоишь. Stand your ground.
Stubborn. Like the same as stubborn. Also, that with being dull.
Dull. Dull means boring. Типа зануда, скучный, может, как там.
Maybe sometimes, I can be dull. Especially because I do not sometimes understand the modern trends, so it might be kind of boring for my peers. But in general, I would not say that I'm completely dull.
No.
I would say somewhere in the middle, but more serious than because I'm very stable. It makes me more serious as a person than more extravagant.
Yeah, good. Okay, generous, positive, negative, strength or trait, height. Oh, okay.
Go focus, stubborn, lazy. Prone to burnout. Interesting.
Okay, go focus, Taurus, man background. Consider fixed sign, which is 25%. What? Terror, zodiac sign that prefers things to remain unchanged. Yeah,
let's look at yours.
Taurus. We both, because we're earth signs, I think those people who are on earth sign, they're a little bit more conservative, I would say, and they try to keep things unchanged. Probably, I don't know.
Let's look at yours.
Innovation, but still, my sign doesn't really describe anything. It describes only a couple of things, like the fact that I love to work. I love them. It was really funny how I saw a picture where there was like every sign of zodiac and their styles of relationships, like how they treat their partners. And it's like there are different combinations. And then like there was like my husband is a Libra. Libra is like they always doubt. Oh, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. Like.
Wait. What is Libra again? I didn't hear.
Libra, VC. Yeah, end of September. They come after the Virgos. So, and it was funny that he had the symbol that he's all over the, like in his hearts, and he loves his partner, and he's like, so like not even one heart, like all hearts everywhere. And then only Capricorns, which is my sign, were like money, money, money. Like no love at all, like very small heart and like a lot of money. I'm like, yeah.
You have one side that, like, your husband has one-sided love with you, like
Yeah, one way. No, it is. It's not true. It's actually he's the first man that I really love.
What about your father?
Well, he had a very different personality. We had like competition, I would say. So
You don't love your father.
I do love my father, but it's a different type of communication. It's my father. I respect him more than I love him.
You love. It's the same word.
Not the same for women. I think because I have very analytical brain. I remember there was like one case with my one of the boyfriends. He said, I don't remember. I think I asked him, what do you love me for? Like, what qualities do you love me for? He said, he's been thinking for some time, and then he said, well, I don't love you with my brain. I love you with my heart. I love you the way you are, just like the combination. And I'm like, like the whole list of things that positive, negative qualities, like percentage, and like all statistics about him. Okay, I like these things, and negative things, these, like everything is just like very, planned.
I love the meme about how, like the meme about when girls ask about the previous partner. Did you have somebody before me?
Mhm.
Do you love me? This type of questions, and like I always see them. This like these memes on Instagram or YouTube, and like it's looking very funny. Like if you answer no, I love you, they will say no, you are lying. It's not true. And like if you say, for example, yeah, I still love her, like you will be bad, and like you. So it's no different which answer you will choose. You'll
be wrong anyway. Yeah, here's the meme. I found it. Oh, you don't see it, right?
No, I can see.
There you go. So I don't remember their names actually. The first one is Taurus, and then
wait, why pizza?
Food.
I love pizza.
Yeah, comfort food. Yes, I don't know. It's just a meme. Cold-hearted, stone-hearted. Yeah, very, fall in love easily. Yeah, loves himself. This is the Virgo that I said. Like, broken heart. I don't know. Again, the Libra, Scorpio, and then like alcohol. Yeah, it is true that people say that they're Sagittarius. Sagittarius is like they love parties. They love to be outside, like Leos. But Leos love themselves, and they think that they are so amazing that the world has
You're all shit. I'm the best. I'm like.
Yeah, and I love money.
The smartest, beautiest, and the most kind.
Yeah, the kindest.
What about the Водолей?
It's Aquarius.
What about them? They have nothing. They do not have heart. They're robots.
Yeah, my father used to be Aquarius, so. Okay, so I really respect and love my father, but the way like you love a teacher or maybe somebody, and I admire him more than because my husband is like a different type of person. He's really lovable person. So yeah, I love him. Maybe because I have such a cold heart. He's the only person who actually is that.
It's like you're a type of person who doesn't have a lot of relationships, but when you have them, like you're keeping them strong. Right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And also
you hold on them tightly.
Yeah, another symbolism. Have you noticed that Capricorns, they have two parts? There are few signs that have double places. Like Libra, they have two sides because they always think which one is better. The second one is like the twins. I don't remember what was the twins. Yeah. Рыбы еще. Знаешь, как рыбы в зодиаке? Pisces. Pisces. Рыбы.
Pisces. Yeah. I thought they're just fish.
Pisces, yeah.
Why they're not just fish? Pisces.
It's from Latin, from like other languages. Why is it Aquarius or Sagittarius? What is that? So yeah, where's the zodiac? Let's just Google the zodiac names. Zodiac. Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, there it is. Sagittarius, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra. So like, yeah, I think, Gemini. No, Gemini. Yeah, Gemini это близнецы. А есть еще рыбы, у которых тоже 2 знака. Остальные вроде одинарные. And it's funny that Capricorn actually has 2 parts. The top part is from a goat, and the lower part is from the fish. So that way you can have 2 personalities. So yeah, it's typical for many people to do it.
Part, ну, типа, the human's part is on the top, and the horse part in the
no humans.
under.
No humans there. Only goat and fish.
Yeah? Well, I thought it's the human on the top and the horse in the bottom.
This is Sagittarius. Sagittarius, what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
what? That's what I'm talking about, Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Yeah, Taurus.
It's human on the top and the horse in the bottom.
Yeah, Sagittarius.
And you're telling me that they're nobody. Yeah, look.
Yeah, Gemini has the 2 parts, Libra has 2 parts. Yeah, Aquarius and Pisces. Yep. So maybe we can combine 2 different parts. Maybe that's why we found each other. So one part from his character comes to my personality. Also, I think I read some of the zodiacs, the descriptions. All signs that have horns are really stubborn. Yeah, that's why we both are stubborn. And it's really
So does you have a stubborn character?
Of course I have like a very stubborn character. Like my first reaction is always a rejection. If somebody tells me like, oh, we should do this, I'm like, no, that's crap. Then I need some time.
Like the types of принятие.
Yeah, exception. Death exception, I think that was the rejection. Like trades, something, bribing.
No, first you reject. Second, you think of other possibilities. Third, you become sad, and like fourth, you are completely hopeless. Something like this.
Yeah, I'm googling it right now. 7 stages of it's grief. Yeah, it's grief, I think. Acceptance is some other part. Yeah, there it is. I think it's similar for both. Cycle of acceptance. So a normal existence, receipt of bad news, denial, then anger, depression, bargain, acceptance. Yeah. Denial.
I know because I have watched the football video about the Messi, like the reaction of football fans, Barcelona's fans, to the news that Messi is going out from Barcelona after 20 years. Like the first part was, no, it can't be possible. It's impossible. He has played for 20 years. He can't leave the club. Like second part, this stupid La Liga, why they can't like reduce the amount of money so they can sign Messi?
Yeah,
and like that was the third depression. Like no, he's leaving. We're done. Like we're doomed. We're going to lose every match from now. No,
get over it.
We're going to leave La Liga. No. And like second, okay, we have to leave after he's 33 years old. Like we have to find a new Messi. Just find a new Messi. So like it was really fun. Look at it.
He was the legend, but still. Oh, okay, so again, I lost the track of time again. So
yeah.